So it doesn't matter if you don't have this template or you couldn't print it, because I'm going to draw mine from scratch anyway. So what we need is a square of paper. And the easiest way to make a square from A4 paper is to sort of fold it up like that into a triangle and then take off this line here. So I'll grab my scissors, like so, and then cut down here. Excellent. Use that for some other thing, maybe another hoop glider or something. Now, fold that square in half, and then half again, and you've got the same type of shape that we had. One side we had our fish, one side we had our bowl. So the beauty with this is, if I've got a blank piece of paper, I can do whatever I want. So what should I draw? On one side, I'm going to draw one of my favorite pastimes. So on one side, I'm going to draw that, which is like a TV screen. And then the other side, and when you haven't got the template, with the template itself, you see it's got those dotted lines, which makes you, whatever you draw in here, in exactly the right place. So when you don't have the template, what you need to do is make sure that on the other side you're drawing in here. Yeah, if the card is thin enough, you might be able to see. Otherwise, you just guess. What should I draw on this side? There we go. There's a little person on that side. Now, if I could get this to flip really quickly, you might see me on TV. How are we going to do that? Well, it's very simple. You need one of these, like a pencil, or I've got here a chopstick, which are very good, or you could use a straw, whatever you have to hand. The reason why you need something thin like that is so that you can, where am I going? You can put it in your hand and spin it like that. I'm not sure, yeah, spin it like that. So, how are we going to get that to make this spin? What we need to do is open out our card, and we've got to stick the chopstick or whatever stick you have in the middle, and we've got to stick it in a way that it doesn't spin when you turn it yourself, because you're going to add quite a lot of force. The way I'm going to do it is using some double-sided tapes. You know how much I love double-sided sticky tabs. And you want to get that in the middle, roughly, so that you get an even spin. So I'm going to use, I think, 3 pieces. Because I'm crazy like that. And then I'm going to put my stick right in the middle there, try and make it as straight as possible, and then just press it down. Now, if you want to make this as strong as possible, you might put another bit of tape on top or something like that. But I'm not going to do that because we're just doing an experiment. Then you've got to get your glue out. Great, the best stuff. I should get sponsored for these by these guys. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Using a piece of scrap paper, like newspaper. Because what we want to do is get the glue all over the card, right? Or the paper that you're using. So make sure you get plenty of glue, especially in the corners, because you want it to stick down really well. Now, another thing with using glue is it takes a bit of patience, guys, because you're going to have to stick this down and then wait for about a minute. For everything to stick down. So stick that down nice and hard. Once you've stuck them down and you've let it dry, you have what is called a thaumascope. Yeah, T-H-A-U-M. And what you got to do is you got to spin it around really far. I'm going to stand up for this to be able to do it. Now, if you watch that screen closely, what are you guys seeing? Am I kind of in the TV? There I am. Sort of into the TV. As you can see, I've miscalculated where it goes exactly. If I move his face a bit that way, it would have been properly in the TV screen. But because you can use scrap paper, you can experiment with it.